All right, first take after the AMA with David Gokhstein and Russell Saitamaguru, the COO of Saitama. They just did a Twitter space and they went for about an hour, hour and a half. They talked about a lot of things. They talked about the Saitama, they talked about the delay, they talked about the bots that happened, they talked about Saitama having their own blockchain. And really, it was just an honest, transparent conversation. And during the AMA, David tweeted this out. He said, refreshing to have someone like Saitamaguru talk honestly about his project without the BS. You have your flowers today. He gave Russell his flowers. Saitamaguru, I guess he got some flowers today. But here's Russell. It was a solid AMA. And honestly, it was refreshing to hear. You know, I think that's one of the things that I've always enjoyed about Saitama is the transparency. And I'll tell a quick story. I started covering Saitama back in July, and there was about 5,000 holders. Today, there's 327,000 holders. And I remember there was a lot of FUD going around back then about the wallets and about it being a slow rug pull. And I invited Russell onto the stream to do an AMA. And I said, Russ, I called him beforehand. I said, Russ, is there anything that you want me to stay away from? Is there anything that you don't want me to talk about? And this was back in July. He said, Jake, we're fully transparent. We're 100% honest. You can ask me any question. And that was something that really stuck with me in a world in the crypto space where so many developers are undoxed, hiding behind these fake personas. You know, Russell has always been incredibly transparent. And even today, even while the application is not working as well as it should be, there's a lot of FUD. He's still getting out there and getting in front of the camera and going on AMAs and joining David Gokhstein to do a live Twitter space AMA. It's like he's not hiding from anything. He's being transparent. And I think one message that really resonated with me is coming from David, who's got, you know, close to 600,000 Twitter followers here and, you know, has developed protocols in the space and is currently on the board for Rise. He really preached the message of, hey, these things take time. There will always be delays in the crypto space. It's inevitable. It's something that happens. And the developers are doing their best. They're doing their best to get this stuff out. And patience really is the name of the game, you know? And it's something that stuck with me. It's like, look, these developers are doing their best. They're trying to make it a safe platform that everybody can trade on. And they could have rushed it out right now with the bots that were the front running bots that were affecting 4% of transactions. They could have rushed that out. But instead they said, hey, let's pull this off and let's get it as close to zero to protect our investors in our community. So realistically, obviously, everybody wants this thing out yesterday. I want it out. You want it out. Everybody wants it out. I'm sure the dev wants it out as well. The dev team wants it out. It's not out. They're not rushing it. They're trying to make it perfect, which I think should be appreciated by the holders and in this community, right? Instead of trying to just rush out a product to get it out and not have it 100%, they're taking their time, they're doing the due diligence, and they're doing the best they can. So I thought it was a solid AMA between Saitamaguru and David Gokhstein. I believe it's Gokhstein or Gokhstein. But anyways, he's someone that I look up to and respect in this space, definitely. But it was a good AMA, solid AMA. They talked about a ton, and it was good to hear another person ask tough questions to Russell. And I'm not going to say they were incredibly tough, but he asked him, he's like, how long did you know about the bot attack? Right. Like he asked them like tough questions. And ultimately it's refreshing to hear somebody else that's working on projects understand that, hey, these things do take time. And I always forget how young Saitama is. 9 months old. Like 9 months ago, this did not exist. 9 months ago, the Saitama wasn't even a thought yet. Right. And now they're trying to get it out and have 300,000 plus people working on the application. Very, very impressive. So, I'm doing my best to show grace to the dev team. They're humans. They're doing their best. They're trying to make it a safe platform for everybody to get into and log into. And I thought it was refreshing to hear David preach the same message as well. So let me know your thoughts on the AMA. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I thought it was a solid AMA. It was good to hear Russell on there with David. And yeah, good way to get this Friday afternoon started. Hope you all have a great weekend. Appreciate your support, and we will see you on the next episode. Peace out, everybody.